Vishal, as I come to you, this is about peace, regional stability and global welfare, and we need to go beyond USA and the UK to take the lead in it. And that is where India and Australia by themselves coming together, just like we did with Japan, is very significant, specifically for the Indo-Pacific region.
Yes, indeed. If you look at the world setup, China is emerging as a big threat for the area, and that is why this Quad meeting between America, India, Japan and Australia is very, very important. Now, this meeting, this bilateral ties really strengthen what has earlier been initiated by the Liberal government. Now, there is Labour government in power, and they basically have really taken forward what was considered to be an initiative by the Liberal government. We were talking to yesterday to the Liberal leaders. They say they initiated the whole process, and now the Labour government is trying to really strengthen with the ties between India and Australia, which is very important. So that is why these steps, these small steps really strengthen, which really points to one fact that Australia is ready. Be Liberals in power, be Labour in power, the Australian government is ready to strengthen its ties, not only on trade, but strategic ties. Because Labour here in Australia is considered to be pro-China. But these warm meetings really send a very strong signal to the Chinese government. This really points out to one fact that the Australian and Indian relationship are not dependent on the party position, but this is a stand which will go on for a long time between India and Australia.
Vishal, what are we expecting after this? When you're talking about the business honchos and businessmen, that meeting, didn't it take place earlier as well? Because this is going to be be a very important part of the visit. This will be largely reaching out to the Australian business community, and there will be, of course, investment options looking at India. So do tell us about that meeting after, because this is, you're telling us there's going to be a meeting with the Australian counterpart, there is a business honchos that are going to be interacting with. So a very important part of this visit is still pending.
Yes, indeed. This is just basically what has happened is between the government to government. And right now what we'll see is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will talk to top businessmen, and basically he will invite them to invest into India. That is the main focus of the whole process that is going on. After this whole bilateral talks between the Australian Prime Minister and the Indian Prime Minister Modi will talk to the top businessmen of Australia, tell them about the policy decision of their government, and try to persuade them to invest not only money but also technology, new technology. The stress was basically given on the word that technology transfer should take place, because Australia has highly skilled technology which needs to be transferred to India. So that is what the Prime Minister said, that they will focus on investment and transfer of technology to India.